wonderful. Thank you, Ganesh.
I hope Simyati is proudly watching her vision come to life from above. And with that, we welcome you to today's Kathaneram.
Before we welcome the first speaker, why don't we give the audience a bit of a sneak peek?
Of course, our first guest, Greeshma Nair, is a consultant psychologist and psychotherapist with over 6 years of experience. She is proficient in behavioral therapy, both cognitive and dialectical. She has great expertise in commitment and acceptance therapy for bipolar disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, personality disorders, depression, anxiety, and acute stress.
Greeshma finished her early schooling in DPS Gurgaon. She holds a bachelor's in psychology from Mount Carmel College, Bangalore. She and a master's from Amity University, Delhi. She began her online private practice in 2019 and later pursued an MPhil in clinical psychology from reputed Amrita School of Medicine, where she received formal training to form diagnosis, conduct psychotherapy, and assessment.
Her research focuses on the psychological impact of the social media boom. Not to mention, she lives in our very own South City, Bangalore, so she can be our go-to psychologist whenever we need her. And today, she will share her pearls of wisdom about the art of parenting in the digital age.
Now over to the moderator of this session, Sujan.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Kathaneram. Kathaneramthilekku എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. So I'm really excited to welcome Greeshma, and she's going to present a really thought-provoking and socially relevant topic, parenting tips. So I expect a lot of questions from the audience, especially the younger parents. So to facilitate, for the smoothness, what we are going to do is, we are going to divide her presentation into two halves, which is first 15 minutes, which is followed by a question answer session, and then again the last 15 minutes, which is again we will be doing a question answer session. So this will facilitate a smooth and engaging session. That's what I feel. What do you think? What about the audience? What do you think? You will do it right like that. And so, if anybody has got a question, please raise your hand. Our team will help you with the help of the mic. They'll come near you and facilitate that question. And so, let us start Greeshma's session. And I hope Greeshma, you also understood that, right? So let us coordinate for this enriching experience. Thank you.
Hello. A very good evening to all. Am I audible? My name is Greeshma Nair, and I'm a consultant psychologist and a fellow South City resident. So today I've been given this platform, Kathaneram platform, to speak upon and discuss about a topic that will be meaningful, relevant, and prevalent for most people today. Like Ganesh Uncle said, I've chosen a topic, I've taken the liberty to put the topic of parenting on the table. More specifically, art of parenting in the 21st century, which is now commonly referred as the digital age. So let's imagine this. You get a notification in the morning on your phone, and the notification is about an upgradation that is needed on your mobile software. You may choose to upgrade your phone, or you may not. Now the thing is, the notification clearly says, if you do not upgrade the software, you will be facing lag. Sorry. Is it better? Okay. So this, should I move here? Is it better? Okay, alright. Okay. So, okay. So now that you've gotten the notification to have the software upgrade done, imagine if you don't do it, your phone will be lagging, you will be prone to malfunction, threats, all of those things. Now imagine parenting as a software. In this digital age, the strategies used for parenting are from the time when smartphones were not even existing. Today, every child has access to a smartphone, may not be owning one, but they have access to screens and digital media. So today, the need of the hour is upgradation in parenting strategies and acceptance of this fact. Because the consequences of not upgrading your parenting strategies is that you risk raising your children in a world where you're unaware exactly what is going on, and that leads to certain threats that may find your children because you were resistant to change. Alright. Now, the world that your children are living currently, it's very different from yours. You remember your parents used to also get irritated, agitated about certain obsessions you might have had in your teenage years. Maybe watching a movie somewhere which your parents didn't want you to go. Or maybe, hanging out with your friends. I'm using Malayalam. അമ്പലപ്പറമ്പില് കുറച്ച് കൂട്ടുകാരുടെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ ടൈം സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മറ്റു കൂട്ടുകാരുടെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ വേറെ വേറെ ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസിലോട്ട് ടൈം സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ your parents must have been a little irritable. They might have not understood. They might have also been very dismissive of your needs. But that was the need of that hour for you guys. So your children today have other needs, very, very different. And most of it is revolving around their digital world. Internet is no more a tool. It's an ecosystem of its own. It's a place where today a person connects, builds their own self-worth, even views themselves in a particular way. Basically, they form their social identity over there. It's no more just a tool for research purpose, no. It's where people thrive as well. The world today needs to accept this because it's not going back, it's only going to move forward. Changes are only going to become more and more enhanced and bigger and dramatic, and the more resistant each and every adult is to these changes, you will go further and further and further behind. You will become what do you call the software which is not upgraded? You will become obsolete. Now, the main problem here is, if you're a person and you wish to resist the change and you don't feel like this change is required, go ahead, that's your personal choice. But the main consequential result, negative one, is your children will also bring a big gap with you. See, you have colleagues at work, maybe the place that you stay. When you have to speak to somebody, you need to have certain wavelength that matches with your friends, right? Otherwise you don't feel like having a conversation. You don't feel like spending time. So if your children need to have a conversation with you, shouldn't they also feel like your wavelength is matching? So this requires you to upgrade. Alright. Just few statistics here. Below the age of 5, 55% of children are exposed to smartphones and tablets. Age 5 to 8, 3 hours per day on screen is an average. Age 5 to 11, 80% and above, parents provided access to smartphone and laptop. Now, these things are very important for you to register. below the age of 5, you understand how small the kid is and how tech savvy the kid is to know how to access YouTube Kids. We still might not be that great at accessing apps. If I ask you, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, so-called these few apps, how many of you are excellently well versed with the app? Forget about it, just take WhatsApp. Do you know all the features? Do you know how to send a voice note or a video note to your kid? Because kids are sending each other all these things. That's the difference when a parent is digitally unaware or resistant to change. Alright, lagging in the digital age. Now, what does lagging in the digital age mean exactly? Nothing, simply you're becoming more and more distant and not in touch with the changes that are going around with you. That's all. Simple words, you're not exactly aware of all the trending and relevant information out there, but your children are. They are accessing the internet, it's on their fingertips. Anybody can have access to Google and other things. They are aware of it, they are well updated with everything. It's just that in the same house, two elders have no idea about all these things. That's the problem. Okay, just for everybody to understand where exactly they might fall. So this is the generational shift in digital age. Let's start with baby boomers. Age 60 and above. So the key characteristics, traditional, value stability,